think my biggest challenge is probably, and I said in our group with Dan last week, it was, maybe time blocking, but I think it's more than time blocking. It's being able to compartmentalize and make sure that I'm setting time aside for them. As my business has picked up and I've gotten busier, I'm finding that I'm working a lot more, doing a lot more business-wise, returning emails and calls probably when I shouldn't, and always, making sure I'm getting back to people. But at the same time, I've got to make sure that I'm setting time aside for family.
So you got some fear there too. So what's the fear?
Probably the fear of not getting back to clients and things is the momentum of building my business back up is going to slow down or stop. I've been feeling that for a couple of years now, and now that it's finally going, now that I'm finally getting a lot, more loans in my pipeline, I don't want to lose that momentum, and I don't want to go back to where I was, scared about not getting another deal or not making the commissions that I need to pay our bills and that type of thing. So, but I don't want to lose the time with family to do that.
So, this is a mindset thing. Almost all of it's a mindset thing. So the first part is mindset of stay in abundance. You're now in a coaching program. You're starting to understand how, if we get you guys to be consistent to our system, guys, I did it to 111 million. So I know, I know it works. Now, I didn't do it in 111 million in 12 months, but over time, it probably took 8 years. But so know that you're in an environment now that you're getting support around marketing. You will have business in the future. We're in a raising rate environment right now, guys, and we're hearing these numbers right now. Think about when the market switches and you guys have an entire database now. You're doing the right thing, and all you have to do is call them to do a no-cost refi for them and let them save a half point, $120 a month for nothing. You guys will double and triple your pipelines overnight, okay? We are in a raising rate environment right now. You guys are killing it right now, or you're about to kill it if you're relatively new. When we get into a lowering rate environment, which could be a couple years out, nobody knows, then you're gonna have a database where you will literally double and triple your pipeline almost overnight. Then you go, dude, how did you lock 48 loans? Well, I was like, because I was doing my stuff for years and I had a database, and that's what I knew. I could lock another 20. I literally could have locked 68 loans that month. And it was still hard for me because I wanted just to help people, but it wasn't right. It wasn't right, and I hadn't stayed abundant yet. I hadn't learned those lessons. So this is the hard time to originate, guys, right now. This is the best time, but this is the hardest time in this kind of bit, and especially when we jump like we've just jumped, right? And you guys are killing it, or you're about to start killing it. But the gravy, the big year, when you guys will have when you'll have $1 million year, is when we go to a lowering environment, and now you have a database. So if you don't think like this, and you don't plan for this, and you don't get to level 2 at some point, and you don't build fulfillment systems, and you don't understand this, you're not going to be able to cash in when that year hits. Guys, it is the easiest business in the world, where you just pick up the phone and say, hey, this is how I did it. You guys want to know this was my script. Hey, Robert, I'm sure you've seen the rates have come down a little bit. So I want to give you 2 scenarios. You could pay closing costs and you can save $200 a month. Let me give you the break-even point on that. Or you can do a no-cost loan. And literally, we can do it where your loan amount doesn't go up at all. So you can bring your escrows to the table if you want to, or we can roll that in, but absolutely no cost to you. And you'll get $120 a month to save. $120 over 30 years is $41,000 for free. So me as your advisor, it's very important to me that you are always in the best loan for your needs. So which one's better for you, or which scenario do you want to do? I don't know, Derek, I trust you. I guess I'll do the no cost one. Okay, cool. I'd like to introduce you to I call it loan concierge, Phil. He's going to take you home from here. Great. So I used to, during those environments, I would do one of those a day. That would be it. And they'd be like, dude, how do you do $500 a month? That's insane, right? And I'm like, no, it's not. Not if you do our stuff and you have databases and you do it the right way. But if you don't have the fulfillment, you don't do this systematically how we're teaching you, you're going to get to that year, and then same thing will happen to me. You'll get how everybody gets, totally overwhelmed, and you won't be able to cash in on it.